So we wanted to approach this today from the pandemic, but we also wanted to recognize what's happened in St. Vincent over the last few days and the impact to many across St. Vincent and across the surrounding islands. And, you know, if you've been impacted, Shauntee is one of those people that have been impacted in Barbados as well. Thank you for joining us. We really, really appreciate it. And tonight in particular, it does lead to the discussions that we're having about trauma that individuals are facing and bringing to work with them. So for the overview, we wanted to talk about a little bit about the pandemic. And when it started last March 2020, many individuals felt this was going to go away. It was only going to be a temporary thing. And now we're facing a global pandemic, which is not going away anytime soon. And every individual, their families, they're all been affected by it. And we now are learning to work through different locations, different ways of work, and different rules of engagement. And HR frontline got hit with this as to how do we deal with this? We've sent people home or bringing them back and forth, and the work environment and life environment are colliding. So it's creating new anxieties, new stress levels, and it's exaggerating and triggering other traumas that may have been underneath. And fortunately or unfortunately, HR has been asked to deal with this.
And before I move off of trauma, normally we speak of direct and vicarious trauma. Direct trauma is trauma where you are the individual being impacted or being involved in a traumatic event. But vicarious trauma, and I believe that this may apply a lot to the HR professionals, is when you are the one on the outside of the situation watching what is this going on. And a lot of us have been vicariously impacted by COVID, or you are the one helping somebody who is actually going through the trauma. But regardless, trauma is an emotional response to a terrible event. So there must have been an event. Julie is saying he should also consider getting a coach. Yes.
Okay. I would suggest with the coach, though, is when somebody is dealing with mental wellness issues, which are dropping, you need to be careful that it's not just a
Which
life
professional
coach.
you go to. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be a professional who is able to deal with that wellness and health. So
whether you are in the red alert or not, is to have a crisis plan. Have a plan for when your emotions are not regulated. And this list comprises of your personal and professional resources, persons that you can reach out to, and the steps to contact them. So normally it would have, for instance, if I am unable to calm myself down after 10 minutes, just an example, I am going to call Ingrid and have a conversation with her, tell her what it is that's going on. And if I cannot reach Ingrid, I'm going to call Bob. And if I cannot reach Bob, I'm going to call. But you have a step-by-step plan as to what it is that you're going to do when you need help. And the persons who are on this plan, there's an agreement between you that if, for instance, I reach out to Ingrid before 4 p.m. in the evening, she knows that I am in trouble and she's going to do whatever she can to accommodate my call or respond to my message. So it's an agreement between you and the personal or professional provider.